Welcome to today's news update. We're covering critical global issues, a looming environmental catastrophe in the Red Sea, intensifying conflicts in Ukraine, and urgent climate warnings from the Pacific Islands. Stay tuned as I dive into the details. First up, the Red Sea. A Greek-flagged crude oil tanker has been ablaze since August 23rd. Attacked by Houthi fighters from Yemen, this tanker is carrying 150,000 tons of crude oil. That's over 1 million barrels. The fire and risk of a major spill pose a severe threat to marine ecosystems and coastal communities. The Houthis have vowed to keep targeting vessels in response to ongoing conflicts in Gaza, raising fears of more incidents. In Europe, the Russia-Ukraine conflict is escalating. After a surprise ground incursion by Ukrainian forces into Russian territory, Moscow has retaliated with one of the largest air attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure since the war began. At least 4 people have been killed in these strikes. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has promised to retaliate, heightening tensions and triggering dire consequences for civilians and critical infrastructure. Now, shifting focus to the Pacific. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has issued a stark warning at a major climate summit. Rising ocean temperatures are threatening to submerge low-lying islands like Tuvalu, with sea levels in the Pacific rising at 3 times the global average. Guterres emphasized that this crisis is humanity's own making, and that urgent action is necessary to prevent these islands from being wiped out. The summit called on major polluting nations to take responsibility and pay for their role in the climate crisis, underscoring the urgent need for global cooperation. Let's look at other major global events. In Pakistan, over 40 people have been killed in a series of coordinated attacks by the Balochistan Liberation Army. These attacks targeted police stations, railways, and highways in southwestern Pakistan, marking one of the deadliest operations by the separatist group in recent years. Security forces are still responding to the tense situation. Meanwhile, Sudan faces a devastating flood crisis. The collapse of the Arbat Dam in the Red Sea state has washed away entire villages, leaving over 130 dead and tens of thousands displaced. The floods have worsened an already dire humanitarian situation in a country torn apart by civil war, with international aid efforts struggling to keep up with the growing needs. These are today's top stories. Stay informed and make sure to subscribe for more updates on these critical global issues. Thanks for watching.